Watch says 28. It's a warm 28 though. Oh, he's way under it. Oh, he's coming though.
Yep, he might bite it.
4 on the butt?
Yep.
Oh,
there's a good one.
That's
a thick fish.
Got him. Oh, it's a mega.
Oh,
it's a mega. Well, we're braving out and pushing through the blizzard here in Missouri. I'm headed over to Lake of the Ozarks to fish with my buddy Austin. He spends a lot of time down at Lake of the Ozarks, and he really likes fishing when it gets cold in the wintertime. So I'm anticipating we have a pretty good time. He, like I said, spends a lot of time down there, and he's a pretty good stick at Lake of the Ozarks. So it's going to be a good time. It'll be good to fish with him. He qualified and last year fished the MLF Toyota series. So he's been busy chasing the little green fish, but we're thankful that he's got some time to carve out and spend a couple days with us on the water. Watch says 28. It's a warm 28 though.
Everything's frozen shut, so we'll have to wait for the sun to cool, get everything warmed up a little bit. You can tell that one's been chewed on this week. This was brand new on Saturday morning. This thing, I know this one works. I'm going I'm gonna throw it.
I'm going with this more of a white color.
Yeah, I like that.
That's gonna be the ticket.
So I guess something I can say here for what I would think about for color. For the mornings when we've still got some shade and there's a little bit of low light, having that bone color that's just a little more opaque is going to be better for the early mornings. It'll give them a better silhouette to look at.
Perfect. So I'll outfish you is what you're saying.
Yeah, you will.
Cool. Finally got set up after a frozen morning trying to get the boat in and getting everything unfrozen so we can do some fishing, but we finally got Austin to get us out on the water down here on Lake of the Ozarks, and we're going to start using a jerk bait here in the dead of winter and catch some pretty good bass, we're hoping. He's got me pretty excited because he's a pretty good stick down here, and he's been catching pretty good lately, so I'm excited for what's to come.
All right, let's go get another one. There were some big ones in there. That one that came up after yours was 20 inches long in there.
Oh, you had to soak it.
Yep, that's a crappie, I think. Nah, just a medium sized crappie. Look how he ate that.
That'll eat though.
Yeah, head first.
What's the limit for a crappie? How?
9 inches. Look at how he ate this. Oh, I forgot. These live wells are frozen shut. I gotta get that. Oh, that one. That other side is not gonna happen for a while.
No way he didn't eat that.
He's got it now. Oh, no. Did you see that?
Here comes another one. He's definitely gonna hammer it because that first one did. He's gonna be mad. Watched it. Video game.
Video game. That's a good bass. You wanna get the net?
Sure.
There we go. Not too bad.
That's better.
Yeah, we're getting a little better. He might have had it better than I thought. No, he just had that one hook in it, didn't he? A little bit better there. He might go 15. Might be our first keeper of the day.
First keeper.
Well, we just fished a couple brush piles that had some good wind on them, and we caught a couple bass and a crappie. And now we are gonna head out of here and maybe try a few steeper banks that might be holding a school of fish on them. pile right here at 10 foot. I wish I would have seen that a little sooner.
Oh, you want to net that thing?
Yeah, I want to get my jerkbait back.
That's a big one, all right.
That is a big one. That's not the species we're looking for, but it was a good fight. When he rolled, I think he snapped that thing off.
Look at that.
Back in the water it goes. All right, let's see if we can catch a bass like that.
So give us the lowdown as to why you know this lake so well. Is this like where you grew up, or you had a house down here, or this is your favorite vacation spot, or what's the deal?
Yeah, a little bit of both. A little bit of all of that, I'd say. My grandparents had a house down here just a few miles from where we are now. And I grew up getting to fish on an old Champ on this boat with them. So that's really where I got my start. My grandfather and my uncle, they were big fishermen and fished the local tournaments in this area, and that kind of, you know, I idolized them and always wanted to do that growing up. So they taught me how to fish, and you know, I've always loved this lake because of it. Oh, had you one? There is a good one.
Let me get my line out of your way. That literally took off right from my line.
One.
That took off.
Oh yeah, that's a giant. Woo! How about that one?
I think that's one that just bit me. It's the same one.
Let's set him down here. That's a good one. Oh, don't get
That's the same one that just bit me.
Yeah, I was just right behind you.
I'm just glad I got to see it.
Here, I'll let you hold him.
Yep. Let me get out of your way.
That's how he was hooked when he was coming up to the boat. Just by that one.
That was safe.
That's a good one there.
That was safe.
That's a thick fish. He's a little strange looking, ain't he? Short and real
wide. Like a funny back going on or something. The crappie looks good in there.
We need to add some more to it.
Outside of fishing, I think there's a big aspect of Austin that everyone needs to be thankful for, and that's that you served our country, Marines.
Yep.
So you were a Marine.
Yep.
How long did that go on, and just give us, you know, when was that before college, after college?
Yeah. So that was before college. I joined halfway through my senior year. I was able to graduate early and jump straight into the Marine Corps, and my MOS was an 0331, so I was a infantry machine gunner, and you know, did that. Oh, there was a fish. Did that for 6 years as a part of a combined NA armor team, and yeah, then jumped into college and got back into fishing.
Well, I think from all of us that we owe you a big expression of thanks and appreciation, because without guys like you to serve the country, we wouldn't be able to be out here on a boat together fishing freely. So,
well, thank you.
Much appreciated on that aspect.
Thank you.
Now it would be much appreciated if you could put me on like a 5-pounder too. Is that too much to ask for?
That is the goal.
Am I asking too much?
No, I think we can do it. Oh, nice little guy.
Nice.
But we are getting bit now. That was 2 casts in a row. Oh wait, I got one. I saw it.
Hey man, I'm trying to fish here.
He had that thing sideways. All my hook sets have been so ugly because I've got someone standing here, so I'm like straight up like a goober.
He faked me out. He just told me there's a fish right here at this stick. So I cast it at this stick, and look where he cast it. It's like 20 yards that way.
Yeah, I just getting out of your way.
He's up there reading the graph wrong.
I want you to catch him.
Hey, there's a fish back there.
I just need you out of my way.
These live scope guys. I can see a fish back there for you.
Cast way back there behind the boat.
Well, if there's one tip or secret you give someone if they're going to come down here to Lake of the Ozarks, you know, you don't have to give us your best stuff, you know what I mean? I know how you guys are, but, you know, let's say, you know, I don't ever fish this lake, so what's going to be something handy for me to have in my back pocket so I can just come down and have a good time and catch some fish?
This time of year especially, which I actually enjoy a lot more than, you know, people might think. It's a great time to be on the water.
It's cold, I'll tell you that.
It's cold. The baits I would have, I'd have stuff that resembles a shad. I'd throw a jerk bait and I'd throw an A-rig, and depending on where you are, you know, target some brush piles if you can find them that might be holding fish, or, you know, find some steeper banks that fish can move up and down on freely and get to deep water if they need to, or get up into shallow water and feed. That's kind of what I did. As you've seen today, I mean, we've targeted both just to find out what they're really keying in on. I think we've caught them both ways too.
We've caught them both ways. I was getting ready to say that.
And sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes there's not a definite pattern, or maybe even a combination of both. If you can find a steep bank with some brush on it, that's a bonus. And I think a big thing to remember is with a jerkbait is working on your cadence and figuring out, you know, after you get a few bites, figuring out really what those fish are wanting. You know, are they wanting that thing soaking there, or are they wanting it moving? And I think that's one of the biggest keys to jerkbait fishing, and, you know, covering enough water to actually find where they are and then really honing in on what they want.
See, I'm like right over the pile right now. Here
There's one coming. Twitch it. Got him. Let me get the net. Oh, you got one hook.
He's on it.
Oh, nice.
Not much of a fighter.
Nice fish.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah. And put him on the tag.
You want to tag him?
Yeah.
Let's tag him. You just smash the clip and it's done. See how I did that there? Lay that fella up, huh?
Yeah. That's a pretty fish.
Got him?
Yep. Oh.
It's not touching 4, is it?
Yep. 4-0.
4 on the button.
Yep, that's a 4-pounder right there.
It's a 4-pounder. Finishing up day 1 on LOZ in Missouri with Austin. I don't think we caught what Austin wanted to catch, but we caught plenty of fish. We caught a bunch of fish. We were throwing pretty much a jerkbait all day. Maybe a little post frontal. Is that why you're thinking maybe we didn't get the big ones you're looking for? But
yeah, I think so. We got to see quite a few big ones on the screen today, and had a few of them come up and bite it, but they just seemed like they were a little off because of that post frontal. We had a huge storm blow through, and today's the first kind of sunny, you know, post front day that we had. So yeah, hoping tomorrow maybe gets just a little bit better.
Well, still a great day. Catching a bunch of fish is always fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we got one big one. Maybe tomorrow we catch a few more.
Yep, we'll go at them tomorrow.
Well, yesterday we pretty much had a jerkbait in our hand for the entire day, just trying to see if we could catch a good limit doing that, and we caught some good fish, but what we saw was a lot of fish were just out of reach. They were a little deeper than what we had expected, and I think that has something to do with that really cold weather coming in and shocking that water, and a lot of those fish went a little deeper to a little more stable water temperatures. So what we're going to do today is rig up a couple of A-rigs and see if we can catch some of those fish over a little bit deeper brush and rock piles and stuff like that.
Oh, we lost it. Oh, don't anticipate it. Oh, he's way under it. Oh, he's coming though.
Yep, he might bite it. There we go. Right at the boat.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's like a huge learning curve with the forward-facing sonar too, because you definitely set the hook before. He looked like he had it to me. But,
yeah, I felt him. There's a slight delay.
Yeah, I was like, you know, you're
screen.
like anticipating it. So
no, I wasn't anticipating. You just gotta know once he's coming. You just gotta wait for the actual bite on your rod.
that's like yesterday when we were jerkbait fishing. I'm like, it's like next to impossible to keep doing the same thing when you see it coming. You're like,
Yep.
oh, here he comes, and you change everything because you're like, oh, excited or whatever.
Right.
And then the fish turns off. That's a good one too, and I'm in the water boat flip it.
A little healthier. Finally getting a few of them to commit. What I did was I just kept reeling through it, and eventually I felt them tighten up the end of the line. Sometimes they bite it and you gotta hit them quick, and sometimes you just gotta keep reeling. That's what I was gonna say, is really feel them before they, you know, feel them and then let them get a hold of it. Just keep reeling, because they're not short striking right now. They're biting it, but we just gotta let them get it first. No matter what, just keep on reeling until you feel that weight.
Got him.
Got him?
Yep.
That's a good one.
You don't feel as big yet.
No?
I mean, he might. I think he'll keep. Ooh, he's going under the boat.
Oh, it's a white.
Oh, it's a white.
He was so
that's
fast.
Why he felt better.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't feel as big as
The faster they move, the longer they look.
Right.
If that just makes sense.
Whitey, the apex predator of the lake.
Oh gosh. They are down there, aren't they?
Yep.
Let mine sink a bit. Yours is right in the money.
There's one there too, look.
Yeah, there is. That's a big one, dude.
Here she comes, here she goes.
Got her?
Got
Oh, crap, that's a big one. Hold on. Let me get the net.
Feels decent, decent.
Is that a good one?
Feels all right now. I can't really tell yet. Oh, it's a mega.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a mega.
Bring her up
Stay
here.
on there. Get her. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Woo! Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Get out of the way.
What a fish, dude.
Oh my. That's got to go 5 pounds.
Look at it. Huge, eating shad. I
That's a
mean,
stud.
I guess that Lake of the Ozarks isn't as bad as I thought maybe, but
I guess not, huh?
we're having a good time now. Like this last hour, they really started chewing.
Yeah.
And we made a good decision to start throwing the umbrella rig, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a cold.
Because that's got them.
Yeah, they've been biting that this
Let's
afternoon.
lay her up. Let's see what she does.
Okay. All right. What's your guess?
I mean, it's close to 5 if it's not.
Let's see. Jaw's so big, I better get over there.
You got it? There you go.
All right. Ooh.
5.
5.7.
5.7.
That
What's our
gets rid
smallest
of
one?
a 2.6.
That's a 3-pound coal.
You want to see the total?
That's the one you're looking for.
18.13.
18.13 right now. That's an 18-pound bag.
Let's go, dude.
Got her.
All right, let's get her in the water. Let's get rid of that. Let's see, number 5 was our smallest. Not even a bad one either. That's not a bad fish at all.
Comparably.
Yeah, all right. I'm not even sure we need a cold tag for her. Yeah, we don't really need one for her. All right, this one's gonna go back.
Just finishing up day 2 on Lake of the Ozarks with Austin. We had a really slow start this morning. I don't even think I caught a fish for like 3 or 4 hours. I mean, obviously Austin did, but it's a little different when I'm the one throwing. But they're near the end. They just turned on and we ended up with 18 pounds, and I got in on the action a little bit. So Austin, thanks for having us again, man.
Absolutely.
Can't thank you enough. Really appreciate it. We had a blast. It's always a good time to be catching good fish with good friends. So,
oh yeah. Yeah, so, I'm glad we finally got to get in a few big ones, and they really did turn on this afternoon with that front coming in. So that was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you guys having me on the show.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I don't even know if I'll get that back. Oh yeah, it started to dangle.
Oh, you rehooked it.
Yes, sir. That's a pro move right there.
Well, we're finishing up day 2 with Austin here on LOZ. Day one. Dang it.
Nothing. What do you mean? We got down on the water today, and I guess we used a little more gas than I thought yesterday, because we got on the water and had 1% gas this morning. So we are back at the gas station and we'll put some fuel in and get back on the water.
Biggin'.
We're on them.
I'll long arm him for you so he looks good. What do you think of that? Get that tail down. There you go.
They're here.
Don't throw it.
Oh shoot.
I'm just kidding. You're fine.
I forgot. You wanted to do that.
No, you're good.